He wasn't just a coworker, he was family. My friend of over 30 years. I trusted him with everything, even my retirement. But the day I found my pension account emptied, I realized the man I'd called my best friend had betrayed me in the worst way possible. He thought I was too old and too soft to fight back. But he forgot, I've lived long enough to know how karma works. I started working at the Midwest Foundry in the summer of 1984. It was honest work, loud, hot, unforgiving, but it put food on the table. Over the next 3 decades, I raised my kids, paid off my mortgage, and built a modest but meaningful life, all while showing up every day with a lunchbox in one hand and sore knees under my jeans. In that same summer, I met Don. Don was older, a Vietnam vet, tough as nails, but with a dry wit and a way of looking out for the guys who worked hard. He became a second brother to me. We fished together, watched our kids grow up together, and when my wife passed, he was the one who stood at her funeral and kept me upright. So when Don retired early in 2015 and started talking about a private investment group he was forming for a few of the old crew, I didn't question it. He said he could take our pensions, the lump sum portions, and triple them in 5 years through low-risk international commodities portfolios. It sounded complicated, but Don had always been sharp. He had papers, charts, even references from 2 retirees who said they'd already cashed out well. So I put in $380,000. 32 years of sweat, overtime, and sacrifice, all of it. In 2020, I was finally ready to cash out and live out the dream Don always talked about, a little place near the lake, enough to cover medical bills, and maybe a second-hand RV to visit the grandkids. But when I called to check on the fund, the number was disconnected. His email bounced back. His house? For sale. His Facebook? Deleted. I didn't panic right away. I told myself he probably moved or switched banks. But after a week of digging, it was clear. Don hadn't just disappeared, he'd vanished. And he took everything with him.